This is footage of a bunch of toddlers who were hitting and cursing at Minneapolis police officers. And based on the video, it's hard to tell, but these two cops appear to be black, as are these kids.
I'm riding this deep fried Oreo head. I said, Chappelle, I'm in a frying pan. They ass gonna burn.
Now, I'm going to play this again. I want you to listen very carefully to what one of these kids said about the police officers. They call them deep fried Oreo head ass. In other words, these black cops are only black in skin only. Inside, they are in fact white. So you are an enemy if you are a black cop. You are an Oreo. They're treating them like Clarence Thomas has been treated. Watch again.
Shut up, man. You pushing out little kids. Person's that don't look like this. You got those ugly churches like that. I'm riding this deep fried Oreo head. I said, Chappelle, I'm in a frying pan. They ass gonna burn.
Where are the parents? Where's the father? Where's the mother? Clearly, these kids are mirroring things that they heard their parent or parents say. If you're a black cop, you're a sellout. You're a deep-fried Oreo head ass. You're an enemy. These kids literally attacked these officers, cursed at them. We had to bleep that. What did Denzel Washington say? It all starts in the home. We come back, we're gonna have a discussion about how often the police kill unarmed blacks and unarmed whites. Because a lot of what is driving the anger in this country turns out to be completely, totally false. All of that and more. And be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and we're going to be posting new shows every single day. Also, you can leave us a call at 888-971-7243, 888-971-SAGE. Kind of lay off on the profanity and make sure the call is 59 seconds or less. I'll be right back. The thing that's so disturbing about these toddlers cursing, attacking these officers, is because they are doing it based upon a false narrative that their parents obviously bought. And that is, cops are out mowing down black people just because they're black. How many times do we need to do this? There is a data scientist, formerly with Thomson Reuters, got fired because he did a paper refuting the whole narrative about systemic racism by cops against black people. And because of this narrative, cops are pulling back in cities that have had these high-profile shootings. Chicago, St. Louis, right outside Ferguson, New York, LA, Baltimore, where Freddie Gray died in police custody. And as a result, he documents thousands of what he called were excess deaths. In other words, people who died, who wouldn't have died had the police been doing their normal proactive job. The other thing is this. There's a magazine called policemag.com. We talked about this before. And they commissioned a survey to find out how many people, liberals and self-described very liberals, thought the police killed, unarmed black men the police killed in 2019. Self-described very liberal people, half, 50%, thought the police killed 1,000 unarmed black men in 2019. 8% thought the police killed 10,000 unarmed black men in 2019. What about regular old liberals, you ask? Well, 39% of them thought the police killed 1,000 unarmed black men in 2019. 5% thought the police killed 10,000 unarmed black men in 2019. The number, according to the Washington Post database, 12. And the same database shows the police killed almost twice as many unarmed whites. So here these kids are attacking the very people that are standing between them and the bad guys. And once you make it easier and easier for a bad guy to commit crime, crime goes up, and the very people who are hurt are people like these kids who are attacking these cops. One more thing. How many times over the years have people complained about the underrepresentation of minorities in police departments? By the way, in New York, most of the officers on the street are officers of color or females. In LA, where I am, the city is roughly 40% Hispanic, as is the LAPD, roughly 30% white, as is the LAPD, roughly 9% black, as is the LAPD, and about 6% or so Asian American, as is the LAPD. In other words, the LAPD represents the demographics of the city almost perfectly. And the LAPD has had back-to-back black police chiefs, including during the O.J. Simpson case. Doesn't matter. When there's a police shooting, frequently the normal activists get out there yelling and screaming before any kind of evidence is taken. People like Al Sharpton in the streets of Ferguson yelling, "No justice, no peace." This acolyte of MLK, he calls himself. Did MLK go on the streets yelling, "No justice, no peace"? I don't think so. And of course, we find out that the officer who was involved in shooting Michael Brown was completely and totally exonerated, completely and totally vindicated. So can we knock it off?